What's up?
Maggie, what's up? You're so prompt. I didn't even have a chance to say hi to everyone. You're just like, here we go.
Oh, do you want me to head out so you can go through?
You know, you go. We don't need to. You go. No. How are you?
Dude, I'm so good. This is surreal. I can't believe
Excellent.
this is happening.
By the way, you sound awesome. Are you on like some like special fancy rig through your phone right now?
Yeah,
It
my
sounds
my
great.
friend. Oh, good.
Yeah,
Can you hear the keys all right? Everything sound
absolutely.
good? Great. My
You're
friend
well,
Austin is. What
you
was
got a
that?
professional setup and everything. This is great.
Yes, sir. Only the best for you guys.
Thank you. Well, guys, it's Mike Jones, and we got our next DC 101 at home session. So excited about this. We're going local, kind of, sort of. Maggie's not here in the DMV, but she's still one of us, always and forever. So, Maggie, thank you for joining us and doing this today.
Oh yeah, of course. It's the least I can do.
You're so casual about it, too. You're like, oh, whatever. No big deal. No big deal.
Dude,
Um,
I'm freaking out.
nah, you're fine. You're all good. You're all good. So, before we hear some music, and I'm very excited for you to play for us because I've never gotten to see you live, and I'm sure most of the people that are going to be watching haven't had a chance to see you live yet either. So, this is great. We get to introduce you to so many people and get to know you a little bit. So, what I know, you grew up here in Leesburg, right?
Round Hill, actually.
In Round Hill. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in Round Hill, you made music for a while around here, and then you're like, I'm going to try Nashville. So, fill in the blanks, Maggie. Tell us your story.
Dude, it's crazy. Like it's weird looking back. It seems like live shows have always been what kind of catapults the next door for me. So
Mm-hmm.
I just was I was a barista and washing dishes at coffee shops and was playing shows on weekends. And I got the chance to play in DC one night and Bruce Gates, the owner of Pearl Street Live, was there and he took a video of me and he happens to be the main investor in Warehouse West Entertainment, which is where my management is. And so he sent videos of me playing to them, and here we are.
And so you were at Pearl Street. You did a show there. You played a couple songs. Next thing you know, the whirlwind started for you.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it was crazy. I just and what's so funny is like that show wasn't even that great. Like I found out about it like 2 days before. We didn't even rehearse, and we just like hopped on stage and a lot of things went wrong, but apparently it wasn't too bad. So
It went wrong, but it went very right that night. That was your lucky night.
I guess so. I guess so.
Had you like grown? You're how old are you, Maggie? You're 21.
I'm 20.
20. Okay. So growing up, did you sing in school? Were you a musician, like doing all that stuff, or did you learn at home and never have that in school kind of training?
Um, I took when I was in sixth grade, they were like, you either do art or you do music, and I was like, music's like cool. So, and this was long before I was doing anything with music, so I chose to play violin, and it went awful. My teacher, before our first recital, pulled me aside before we walked on stage, and she said, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "Can you pretend to play?"
Oh, oh.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I no longer took violin and pursued theater all through middle school and high school. And then when I was a senior, my dad was a pastor at a church in Loudoun County, and so um, I was in youth group and all that. And when I was like 17, I really started just digging piano, and I started singing when I was like 18.
Hmm.
Mostly just by association. There was a mic in front of me on stage,
Two
and
years.
my friend was, yeah,
Wow. That's it. Like that's amazing that it's only been 2 years since all this happened.
I guess, man. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, think about right now, like, we're only like 5.5 months into 2020, and it feels like it's been a 7 year long year,
Seriously, this is the
you
worst
know?
year of our lives for sure. I mean, it's horrible, but I'm glad you have a smile on your face, making the best. Like you move. How long's it been since you moved to Nashville?
I moved here August 26th,
Okay, so
so
you
however long that is,
uh, eight,
like 6 months,
months, something
seven
like
months.
that.
Yeah.
We're not good at math. Don't worry. Let's stick. We're not math. Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
You move down there and everything. You're getting your career going, and then things just stop all of a sudden for everybody. But you. How are you staying positive? Like, what are you doing? Are you just keeping writing, keeping making music, keep focusing on that goal for when we do come out of things?
Yeah, man. I mean, I would be on tour right now if life was like normal, which
Mm-hmm.
is kind of a crazy sentence. I'm still trying to like even process that in and of itself. Um, so surreal. But like now that that's all been like halted, I mean, I've just been trying to dig in, and whether I'm inspired or not, I'm like, I'm going to write today and use this time.
Is it easy to write the music, the notes, to put those together, but not the lyrics? Because I've heard different sides from different people during our DC 101 at home interviews. Like, yeah, you know what? We're still getting the motivation. Some people, other people are like, I can write a song, I can't write the lyrics, so I just can't find it in me to do that.
Mm. Um, I mean, that's a really good point. It depends on where you draw your inspiration from, though.
Okay.
Because if it's consistently what you're feeling that day, it's going to be all over the place. At least I know for myself. Um, but also, you can pull from stories you've heard of other people, things that they've been through, or even just past experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year was a crazy year for me. 2019 was not just because of moving to Nashville, but I was going through a lot emotionally and really figuring out a lot of things about myself and like just growing up, you know, and so I've been really digging into that section of my life.
You got that. You got that prior experience, and I guess because you're just getting started with things, that you're just tapping into some of those things, so you have a wealth, like a well to dig into.
Yeah, yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it.
So for everyone that's just joined us, we're talking with Maggie Miles. She's DMV through and through. Do you miss home, by the way, Maggie? Like, do you like Nashville's got to be really cool and exciting to get your first like start music there? But do you miss home all the time?
I miss the people that are
Yeah.
at home. Yeah, but Round Hill's not too exciting,
Oh,
so
yeah, but it's still home. It's still home.
it is. I do think about the mountains and stuff that are there, and just again, it's mostly just the people and my dogs.
Oh, you didn't take any animals with you.
I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't.
But mom and dad have them. They're good.
They do. They do. Wesley and Wilson. They're adorable. I love them very much.
So when you moved down there, um, like, did you have anybody there with you, Maggie, or you just packed your stuff? You're like, I'm going for it. I'm just gonna do it.
I just moved. Yeah, it was crazy.
Because
Um,
like to be 19 and do that, that's or 20, I guess, 19 or 20, whatever. You're so young to do that, to take that kind of leap of faith. I mean, that's a huge gamble on yourself, and that's awesome that you would do that.
thank you. That's very kind. I mean, you have to put it in the replace it with whatever your dream is,
Mm-hmm.
and like if that's what wakes you up, that's what makes you excited to wake up in the morning. Like, give it everything you have and nothing less.
Absolutely.
You
No,
know?
1,000%. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, like every day I wake up, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do the best radio show I can, whether I'm here at my house at the Pillow Fort studio or actually at DC
Heck
101,
yeah.
whatever we're doing, do the best you can, make the best out of it and have a good time. Was everyone like when you first got there, was everyone pretty open? Like, did you make friends quickly? Like, you seem pretty personable and shouldn't be hard to make friends or anything.
Oh, you're so nice. Um, I mean, honestly, dude, like it's. I was joking with my sister the other day because it kind of feels like I've already been quarantined for a little bit because when I got here, they were like, "All right, so you need to write songs," and I was like, "Okay," and so
All
I've
right.
just been kind of like, already and just writing as much music as I can and working with so many different people here in town. Like Nashville's so talented, and so um, it's interesting because it's almost like a more official way to isolate.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I have met a lot of people here, and pretty much all of them are creative, and I've met through being here and doing music. It's really cool.
Have like So you're in a studio right now. Are you able to work with people like around you with everything going on? Is it like have they been working on things in Tennessee? I'm not really sure what the vibe is right now with
Yeah.
coronavirus and everything, but like it seems like you're in a place, you got some instruments, you got the setup, so at least you have that system where you can work and get things done.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little home set up in my room
Mhm.
here in Nashville. So I've just been writing good and really bad stuff. But you have to in order to get to the good stuff. Um, but yeah, just working at home, and then this is my first time being here at back at Station West, which is a studio here in Nashville. Um, and we're all practicing social distancing. Don't worry, no one's touching each other. It's literally just me and Austin who's doing sound for me right now. So,
What's up, Austin?
Austin, he's great. He's great.
Well,
So,
Maggie, do you want to play a song for us? And let me tell you, by the way, before we did our DC 101 at home today, I played Swim for everyone for New It Too. A lot of great response, just like the first time.
thank
So,
you.
you got a solid song in your hands there for sure. Not just one, though. There's a couple more. So, do you want to play that for us? Would you mind?
Playing swim?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
I would love it if you did. Everybody would
Cool.
love it.
All right, well, here we go. Thank you so much, guys. You say you're never long, but you're sure once you give in. Moving in a space where you don't what you live in. Capabilities that deceive all the focus. Roaming through a dream with an unfulfilling motive. Say you're better now, but your mouth fills with poison. Don't bend, negotiating whose credit is earned in this. I I fell in. Am I drowning or am I just learning how to swim? I I'm sinking. If I push it from the bottom, will I breathe again? Oh, 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 oh. Drowning or am I just learning how to swim? Oh, 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 oh. Or am I just learning how to swim? Crying to a page that you wish you could soak up. Weakness to decay, hold it in and erupt. Where's the restoration of a hand so withered? You can't forget what you let come hither. Say you're better now, but your heart's still bitter. Don't bend, negotiating whose credit is earned in this. I fell in. Am I drowning or am I just learning how to swim? I'm sinking. I'll just push it from the bottom till I breathe again. Oh, 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 oh. Or am I just learning how to swim? Oh, 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 oh. Or am I just learning how to swim? I I fell in. Am I drowning or am I just learning how to swim? I I'm sinking. If I push up from the bottom, will I breathe again? I fell in. Am I drowning or am I just learning how to swim? I'm sinking. I'll just push it from the bottom till I breathe again. Or am I just learning how to swim? just learning how to swim. Thank you.
That was great, Maggie. That was awesome. Do
Oh,
you
thank you.
do you like doing it more on the piano like this, more of an acoustic setting, or the version that we played on DC 101 today, the keyboards and everything? Because each one, I mean, it's the same song, obviously, but each one has a very different feel to it when you do it in a different way.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you enjoyed that. I'm so flattered. It's literally Mike Jones. Like,
Stop it!
I
Stop it! Stop.
listened to this station growing up, man. Like, this is so cool. Um, that's such a great question because I love playing with my band because not only are they like ridiculously talented, but I love just being able to like lean back and those guitars just push to the front and um, I go nuts on stage and so just flail around and go nuts and so um, it depends on my mood. Today it's kind of gloomy out, so I'm feeling like just leaning into the keys more, but I like them both equally.
Yeah, I think that's cool, and I think it's a matter, Maggie, of like over the last couple weeks, we've been doing so many of these conversations, so many of these performances. We're getting to hear a lot of songs in a different way that maybe we
Yeah,
would have. So it's really opened my ears and my brain to that of like, hey, people have two ways of doing a song, or maybe four or five, really. I mean, you've probably written songs that started one way and they've gone a completely different opposite way, but it's worked out
yeah.
for you, you know.
Oh man, well, thank you. Yeah, it's I'm a very like sporadic and eclectic human, and anybody that like really knows me knows that. And so, the past couple days I've just been writing kind of all over as far as genre wise, and I kind of went through this stage mentally where I was like, dude, what the heck's wrong with you? Like, you're all over the place. You need to just get together and figure out what type of artist you are. And we've just been saying alternative because it's like we don't really know.
Mhm.
And then I like realized I was like, since when does that matter so much? Like it does and it doesn't. And I was like, what if my music can be part of that? Can be part of kind of breaking down borders for artists to be able to express however they want, you know?
Sure. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
mean, look, just in the last couple years, like some of the bands that have come up, like
Mm.
Shade, like AJR and
Mm.
Love, and of like they can kind of fit in a bunch of different lanes when they're going down the musical highway. So
Yeah.
don't overthink it, Maggie. Just do your thing. If it's a good song, write a good song. That's what it is. I mean, look,
Yeah.
Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails won a Country Music Award, so anything's possible at this point.
What on earth, dude? I mean, that's awesome. Good for him. Like, that's a big honor.
What bands do you like to listen to, Maggie? When like I see your Stone shirt, which is very awesome. Like
Oh,
what
thank you very much.
what other bands are you fans of?
Oh, dude. Um, I love so many different types of music, but can you hear me okay, by the way? Sorry if I'm like too far away.
Totally fine.
Okay, cool. I'm sad by the way because they were gonna play here in Nashville this summer, and now it's not gonna happen. So hopefully it gets moved. But
Were they
uh,
the Titan Stadium?
yes, they're gonna play the stadium. I'm so sad, but it's okay. Mick
You'll see.
Jagger's not going anywhere. Stay inside, Mick Jagger. Please don't get sick. Oh my word. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I love a lot of different bands. I've been really digging this band called Sure Sure. I love Half Alive. 21 Pilots has always been, and you guys play them all the time.
We play 21.
Um,
I saw. Did you see Half Alive last year at the 9:30 Club? Did you go to that show? Or
no, I had to work, but I saw them here in Nashville in
oh,
October.
I've never been blown away by the coordination and the dancing of a show like Half Alive did.
Dude,
It was incredible. I'm a fan
I
of those
know.
ever and ever. They were awesome and super nice dudes too. Super cool
I
guys.
know. Well, I didn't actually get to meet them, but they looked so nice. I was like, can I please be your friends?
When you do a song with them, Maggie, you will get to them and you will do dancing with them. That's what's going to happen.
Cool. Sounds great.
um,
They're awesome.
have you gotten to meet anyone so far while you're there in Nashville? Like, have you been in the studio? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this person's in the other room over there or anything. Have those experiences happened yet?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Can you do?
Ah, I don't know. My manager's not around to be like, or You know, I don't know. I guess yeah, Dirk Bentley I've run into a couple times just by association. So
That's
that's been kind of cool.
because I've heard on in Nashville, you can go out and at different bars, you'll just see country stars, rock and roll people, like all kinds of people just hanging at the bars. Maybe grab a microphone one night or anything. So I think you'll run into a lot more down the road.
Yeah. I mean, do you know the band Camino?
Hmm.
Dude, one time there's a venue here in Nashville called the Analog. Super cool room. Like super cool. And I was playing and they were just like chilling at the bar. I almost pooped my pants. I was like, that's the band Camino. They're just chilling and I'm
No,
up here. It was so cool though. It was so cool.
Maggie, I'm not a professional musician. I'm just a dumb DJ on the radio. Pooping your pants is not going to be good for your career when you're on stage. Please remember that. Okay,
But I mean,
let's
like,
curb
bad
that.
press is still press. Like, come on.
That's bad. See, and stuff like that though. It's like seeing a politician when you're walking down the street here in DC. It's just random stuff that happens, or seeing a celebrity, a movie star in Hollywood. When you're in Nashville, you never know what musician's going to walk by. I think
You
that's
really
awesome.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah, it could be just
pretty rad.
anyone. Do you want to do another song for us?
Yeah, sure. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
I
Yeah,
guess you just asked, so.
it's your deal. So whatever you want. You're the
All
star
right,
here.
cool. Oh, no. Uh, yeah, I was thinking this song's called What Do I Say? Is that okay if I play that?
That's all right.
All right, cool. How come I sing to myself all the time? It might be the only way to silence my mind. 'Cause I've been digging through my old emotions, never seem to care. Running around back and forth, are you even there? Do you ever even think about me? If you're waiting for an answer, I don't have a plan, so oh, what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? And I'm losing my faith, losing my faith, losing my faith. I'm stationed in a place where I can't believe, and I don't even know if I want to stay. But what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Regret the stupid things I seem to do. Forget I never even know you should. Oh, I'm mentioning my inhibitions, never seem to hear. I'm teetering on bad decisions. Are you even there? Do you ever even think about me? What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? I'm losing my faith, losing my faith, losing my faith, losing my faith. Stationed in a place where I can't relate, and I don't even know if I wanna stay. But what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? Oh, I know you've got good intentions. Oh, I know my contradictive mind said, oh, I can't help but wonder if I know you. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. What do I say? What do I say? What do I say? I'm losing my faith, losing my faith, losing my faith. I'm stationed in a place where I can't believe, and I don't even know if I want to stay. But what do I say? What do I say? What do I say? What will you you say? What will you say? Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome, Maggie Miles. That's fantastic. Maggie,
Thank you.
I hope your violin teacher from back in the day is watching.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Next time, don't have the most talented girl in the room not play the violin. Give her a chance. Give her a chance. Maggie, I saw that you had said you were sad about not being able to get a birthday tattoo. Did your birthday just go by?
No, it is next month.
It's next month. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan though for what you're gonna get once you can get it?
Yes, I do.
All right. Can you tell, or is it just gonna be a secret?
Well, if I tell you, it will tell you more than just about my tattoo.
Okay. Are we talking about new music or a new album or something? So
Yeah.
okay.
So I can tell you if you would like.
I'd love to hear.
Uh, yeah. So I am I've been working on a full length project since I moved to Nashville,
Hmm.
and I have another single coming out on June 5th. I'm very excited, and when that releases, it's going to be in the package that is basically the first part of the record, and so it's everything that's been released up until then,
Oh,
and
that's all.
then yeah, and then we'll do the entire record is coming out at the end of the summer.
Oh,
So.
fantastic. Is it? Are you close to being done all of it, or are you like a couple more songs, or are you there?
So it's crazy. We had the whole thing pretty much done. Everything's in like the mixing phase, and most of it's being mastered. Except until 2 days ago, I wrote a song,
Oh, darn it! Those new songs.
and I showed it to the team, and we decided it needs to be not only on the record, but it needs to replace what the next single was going to be, and it's going to be the next single.
So that's the one
Um,
with then.
Yeah, so that song is still being produced. I actually right before this live stream, I was with the producer and we were tracking guitars for it, and so I ran over here and did this, and then we're gonna finish up vocals when we're done with this.
That's fantastic.
So
That's like I know people might think June 5th. That's a long way away. That's a quick
no,
turn music for like
yeah,
real quick turnaround.
yeah, I'm
You
really
know.
excited about it. I haven't even showed like my family or anything yet.
Oh, so we.
Um,
I'm sorry, family. We got
yeah,
the exclusive on DC 101. I'm sorry.
I'm really excited. So hopefully everybody likes it.
And you just put out the other song, "Deserve This," just came out a couple days ago too.
Hmm.
So yeah, you got a ton of stuff going on, Maggie. What do you
Yes.
what do you oh, I know probably 90% of your life is taken up with music right now. Are you doing anything like fun wise? Are you doing anything to keep sane with all that's going on in the world?
Yes. I'm terrible at it, but I really like cooking.
Okay.
Mostly just for the end result, which is getting to eat what
Yes.
you've cooked.
That's the goal.
Um, but it's out of like I need to do it, and then I just like cook, and then it's just been fun. So yeah.
Have you found anything that's like become your specialty lately?
Ooh, it's terrible for me because I'm lactose intolerant, but I've just decided I'm not a practicing lactose intolerant. Um, but queso, I love making like white blanco queso.
I've never heard anyone say I'm not a practicing
They're
lactose.
frozen. Oh, there
I'm
you
sorry.
are.
I
Hey.
said I've never heard anyone say I'm not a practicing lactose intolerant. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, thanks.
Like, no, it's like Christians and Christmas. No, I'm not practicing lactose intolerance. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I think it's probably like even like a dairy allergy because I've tried like lactate and stuff like that. It just like straight up doesn't work. So I'm like, well, I like cheese. So
Who doesn't like cheese?
it's the best. It's the
Worth
best.
worth the risk for sure.
Yes, sir.
Maggie, I'm so excited about all the stuff that's coming. So EP on June 5th is the new song and the EP. That's what it's going to be.
Yes, sir.
And then stop, no sir, don't what the sir. Come on, stop that. And then end of summer albums to come, and we got a lot to look forward to. Where do you know where you'd be, by the way, if you were touring right now? Like, do you know where exactly you would have been,
Um,
or close by, like
yeah, I
California?
think Texas. I think I would be in Austin because I know April 30th, I was gonna play New York,
Hmm.
Bowery Electric, and I was really looking forward to that. But
You'll
it's
get,
okay.
yeah, that's okay. You know, it's a speed bump. You'll get there. You'll be back.
Yes, yes, I will.
Were you going to visit a lot of places that you'd never been for the first time?
Yeah, yeah, mostly in Texas. I was
Yeah,
gonna see Austin, Dallas, um, and then another random one. There's so many. Texas is massive.
yeah.
Guys, did you know Texas is really big? It's new news.
See, we're not just playing music and getting to know Maggie Miles. We're getting to know geography as well.
Geography.
We're getting to know geography on our DC 101 at home session today. No,
Yep.
if you when you do get back on the road, when everything gets returning to normal and everything,
Yeah.
we went to Austin and just loved it. It's such an awesome city. Make sure you have some extra time there because it's
Okay.
just such a cool place and the music vibe is so great there. So if you're gonna have any time, if you can schedule it, take an extra day in Austin. You're not gonna regret it.
Okay.
Plus the tacos are amazing everywhere, so it's always good.
I've heard, yeah, the Tex-Mex there is just unreal.
Fantastic because they're in Texas, so it's
Right.
half the thing. And the case is going to be great for you. Well,
Yeah.
Matt, would you mind doing one more song for us? Can we get one more?
Not at all. Not at all.
All right, what are you going to do?
Um, well, I was gonna play Deserve This, but I could also just play that song I just wrote.
You know what? Ladies' choice. If you just wrote a song and you want to try it out for everyone watching, we're not going to say no.
All right, cool. Never played for anybody. This could be really bad.
Yeah.
Oh, this song's called Hillary Duff. Sorry for the reverb, it makes it more intense. Why would I rather get drunk at 2 p.m. than try to manage who I am that's lazy? Don't wanna be lazy. Elevate the big occasions to cover up my expectations lately. It's so lazy. Chain smoke, what I keep closed inside. I can't show that I'm a ghost with hollow hopes at times. Chain smoke, what I keep closed inside. I can't show that I'm a ghost with hollowed hopes at times. Purpose and staying wide awake when life feels like it only takes lately. I've been excused to look as if I'm happy too lately. Don't wanna be lazy. Chain smoke, what I keep closed inside. I can't show that I'm a ghost, but I know those at times. Chain smoke, what I keep close inside. It's all that I'm a ghost, but I don't know that time. Chain smoke, what I keep lost inside. I can't show that I'm a ghost with hollow lungs at times. Chain smoke, what I keep lost inside. I can't show that I'm a ghost at times. Thank you.
I always have to make sure to pause so everyone's done their song because I forget who it was. Someone did a song and I clapped like kind of in the middle. I'm like, okay. We're just gonna let it go. I thought they were done. It was like a long pause. So.
Oh my gosh. In the middle too. That's like even worse.
Well, it was a good part that was like kind of a crescendo part, so it was okay. It was all right. That was
Yeah.
awesome, Maggie. That was great.
Oh,
So
thank
did
you.
you write that song?
I'm sorry.
How long ago did you write that song? Is that brand new?
Like 3 days ago?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That was
Maybe
great.
four.
You gotta promise me when you're on stage doing it, you gotta do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's in the song, so yeah.
tremendous. Well, Maggie, I'm so excited to get to talk to you, to get to know you a little bit. So I want you, when all your stuff comes out, you make sure to hit us up at DC 101 so we can play whatever's next for you. And
Thank
when you
you.
come back home, when you finally can get back home, come in so we can meet. We can have you do some live music and everything, and we can share that with the world too.
That sounds amazing.
Okay.
Thank you.
Deal.
Sweet.
Maggie Miles, tremendous. Maggie, you're a superstar in the works. I love it. Where can we find
Aw.
you on socials, by the way? Make sure you hit everyone up where we can get you on those.
Yeah. It's just underscore Maggie Miles. It should be up there. Underneath the DC 101 thing. And then Spotify, just Maggie Miles, just my name. Yeah.
Absolutely. Everyone, check out Maggie's stuff. We just heard a bit of it, but there's so much more to discover and learn. And I cannot wait till you get here and we can actually meet in person and everything. Maggie, thank you so much. This was a lot of fun.
You're welcome. I had a blast. Thanks for having me.
All right, now go make some music. Go get out.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
get